Steve Palazzolo here with Pro Football Focus with your Ohio State Penn State game recap, all brought to you by Eckrich, the official smoked sausage of the college football playoff. It was one of the best games of the year as Ohio State outlasted Penn State 27-26 in a back-and-forth battle that's going to have massive playoff implications. Starting on Ohio State's side, QB Dwayne Haskins had his roughest game as a starter, completing just one pass at 10-plus yards, while 235 of his 270 passing yards came after the catch, a ridiculously high percentage of 87. Haskins was pressured a season-high 16 times, completing only 7 of 15 attempts for 82 yards. Receiver KJ Hill notched the top receiving grade at 73.8 as he caught 6 passes for 59 yards, though 72 of those yards came after the catch due to most of the passes being behind the line of scrimmage. Running back J.K. Dobbins was a key in the screen game as well, with 2 catches for 61 yards and a score. And in the offensive line, they had their struggles, combining to allow 12 pressures on only 35 dropbacks, while Haskins had 1 sack that was charged directly to him. Defensively, edge defender Chase Young stole the show with 10 pressures. That was 2 sacks, 1 QB hit, and 7 hurries, while also adding in 7 total stops, including the game-ending tackle for loss. Young's 84.2 overall grade was the best for any defensive player in the game, and he's now tied for 8th in the nation with 25 total pressures on the season. Cornerback Kendall Sheffield didn't allow a reception on his 2 targets, and he's now allowed only 5 catches on 13 targets this season.
Target's about 50 yards away, huh?
Yeah, it is.
I'm about to spin it right down the middle.
Oh! Bang!
Give me my $1 million!
Now, take notes.
No way. You gotta be kidding me, man.
What are you guys doing on the roof?
We're just practicing.
Well, get off before you break your neck.
It's for $1 million.
Get off.
The Eckrich $1 Million Challenge is back. Enter at EckrichFootball.com for your chance to win.
You know she'd want that money.
For Penn State, it was an incredible effort by QB Trace McSorley, who did his best work on the ground with 22 carries for 189 yards. 15 carries and 106 yards came as a designed runner. He also went 3 for 6 on 20-plus yard passes that included a perfectly thrown dropped pass on his way to an 84.2 overall grade that led the team. The offensive line had their struggles as well, as McSorley was under pressure on 19 of his 45 dropbacks, and the line was charged with 18 total pressures as a unit. Wide receiver KJ Hamler was the other offensive star, catching 4 passes for 139 yards, including an incredible 93-yard catch and run in which he left the rest of the Ohio State defense in his dust. On the other side of the ball, Penn State defensive tackle Kevin Givens posted the top grade at 76.2 overall, as he had 3 pressures and 2 defensive stops. That's your Ohio State-Penn State game recap. It's all been brought to you by Eckrich, the official smoked sausage of the college football playoff. Don't forget to get to your local grocery store this weekend to pick up Eckrich for your tailgate or home gate party. And be sure to get to EckrichFootball.com for great game day recipes or to enter their season-long $1 Million Challenge.